I still have this thinking, and not my thinking, but this is for the persons in Jamaica who don't normally vote. This is for that 63% that don't normally vote. This is not for the die-hearted who, no matter what you say, they'll vote their colors. They don't see nothing beyond the green and the orange or so, you know? But I want to encourage the persons who don't normally vote, because an election is coming up soon. And as I want to embark on this whole discussion regarding civics on the 22nd of March, on Saturday evening, and I'm hoping to get different persons all over to talk about the role and the responsibility of people, civic responsibility of citizens to come together. And it's about governance. It's about integrity. It's about accountability. It's about transparency. And as I see this election unfolding before us, and as I hear about the persons who are being investigated for illicit enrichment, allegation, I keep thinking to myself and said, will Jamaicans going to the polls know who the persons are being investigated? Would you be happy to know that someone is being investigated for corruption, a high level of corruption, and they're back on the ballot, and they are before you, and you will have to vote for one of them, and you don't know? Don't you, or should you not know? I ask you that question. I'm not in Jamaica, but I'm going to ask you that question. Yes? And these are some of the important things. And also, shouldn't every prospective parliamentary candidate, when they're ready to put themselves forward to run as a candidate for the next election in Jamaica, constitution due by September, shouldn't they sign up to the 7 principles of public life, the Nolan principles? These are talking about like transparency, accountability, selflessness, honesty, leadership, and the list goes on up to 7. Shouldn't they? You should ask them. You should ask them that question. Yeah? Let not the noise and the fanfare and that thing that makes a lot of noise get into the frame and the entourage of people. Ask them, pull them aside and ask them those questions. Get them to write it down. Challenge them. Are you one of the 8 who is being investigated? Do you think you should be putting yourself forward? Mark you, one is not saying they are guilty, but with the shade and with the element and with the essence and with the whole cloud of illicit corruption over, should they? I ask you that question, not for me to answer that. I'm not in Jamaica and I do not have a vote. Okay? So think about those things, ladies and gentlemen. Election is coming up, and make sure that you exercise your responsibility. And as I said, I'm speaking to that 67% of persons who don't normally vote, who don't normally engage with the political process, but now's your time. And listen, it is not just about voting for Andrew Holness or Mark Goldie. You can't vote for them directly unless you're in their constituents. No, you can't. But you can focus on your members of parliament, the persons who are going to be put forward before you. They could be independent. They could be members of UIC. They could be from different parties that are going to come forward and put themselves forward. They are persons you need to focus on. What are they doing for the constituency? Yep. What are they doing for the constituency? Vote for them. And then the leader who commands the best confidence, then they become the prime minister. All right? Whichever way. I wonder what it would be like if there's a third party become the president or the leader of Jamaica. What do you think? Think about that for a second. What would it be? Would it be? Can it be? Interesting. And what if that third party somehow get 5, 10, 6, 20 seats or so? They can be a game changer in the whole process. Think about that, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. My name is Silver and Sidiel. Walk and talk. Motivational moments in the park. From the UK. Peace out. Boom.